When did you start?
I started in April of 2020, so I've been here for almost 3 years.
What brought you here?
I got furloughed from my last job during COVID and had friends that worked here and they got me on. I started as a wrapper and then moved up to wrapping manager and then moved to production manager about a year and a half ago, I think it was, fall of 21.
What do you enjoy about working here?
I really love the environment and the flexibility of my schedule. Nathan and Shar are really great to work with me.
What's your favorite protein to cut?
Pork. I love cutting pork. Pulling the ribs off the bellies is super fun.
What's your favorite item to take home?
It's a tough one. I'm going to say ground beef, which sounds kind of plain and boring, but it's so versatile. You can do so many different things with it. So, yeah, ground beef.
Where's your dream destination?
I want to go back to Yellowstone. I haven't been to Yellowstone for a long time, but it's so pretty.
What are some things that you've learned while working here that surprised you?
Honestly, it surprised me how much I've learned about cooking working here. So there's so many things that I never even bothered to cook before because I either didn't know about it or just didn't know what to do with it. And I've learned that being here, cutting.
So Jess has some unique leadership skills where she pays attention to a lot of the details. I remember one of the times she was here, she'd only been here a few months and we were running brats. And typically when we're running brats, we have to repeat the flavor and write it down on a paper like 10 or 15 times as it goes through the line so that everybody knows what it is. I was running the seasoning station and she was on wrapping, which is the two opposite ends. And so I was starting the brat flavors and she was wrapping those, and we had 5 or 6 people between us. And I remember specifically, because it was the first time this had ever happened, that she was paying attention and keeping track as the brats were moving down the line to which flavors were which. And so every time I would say what the flavor was, she would say, "Got it," because she was already wrapping that flavor from the scale. She's very observant and she picks up on a lot of details.
Which brat flavor is your favorite?
It's a tie between swine apple and the ancho chili tequila. Those are my two absolute favorite.
Okay. What do you usually eat with brats?
I either pair them with rice, like the tequila brat with rice, but a lot of times we'll just eat them plain by themselves, like wrapped in a tortilla.
What are you most proud of when you go home?
I think I'm most proud of, at the end of the day, if I go home and feel like I've done a good job or I've processed through everything to the best of my ability, been the best leader that I can be, that's a good day for me.
Awesome. Well, if you had any kids tell you that they want to be a butcher, what advice would you give them?
I would say you don't need to worry about knowing anything before you start, because most people are more than willing to train you. When I started, I had no experience whatsoever in the meat industry, and I've gone from zero knowledge, couldn't tell a chuck from a rump, to now I can break down an entire hog, a lamb, a cow without thinking about it. So just ask lots of questions and don't be afraid to take the dive.
Sweet. Thanks, Jess.